Now I'm ready to take my eggs and have them. And you'll want to have them lengthwise like that. And see how beautiful the eggs look? Okay, then I'm going to drop them in the yolks into the bowl. And once I get this finished, I'll come back and show you what I do next. I have halved all my eggs and they're ready to fill. And when I know I've said many times I have my own chickens, which I dearly love. And as I was doing this, I thought, oh my gosh, what a big egg. Look how big it was. I thought, I've got a huge egg. And look, it was a double yolk. It was a double yolk. So I am keeping this. I'm going to eat it myself because I love boiled eggs. So this goes over for me. Now what I'm going to do is take the yolks that I have in here and I'm just going to smash them with my fork to kind of break them up so it'll be easier to mix in just a little bit. So this is what I'm doing right there. I'm smashing them up so it'll be easier for me to get them smooth. Okay, that's pretty good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 4 tablespoons of mayonnaise. Two heaping tablespoons of mustard. And I use the brown stone mustard. So I'm going to mix that together. Some people like to leave their deviled eggs where it's real crumbly like this. But I like to use a mixer and smooth mine down just a little bit. So I'm going to take my mixer. Just a minute, so I'll stop the camera and come back in just a second. I have it mixed up, and unless you put it in a food processor or something like that, you're still going to have some little chunks, but this is pretty smooth. And especially time I put the bacon and the other ingredients in it, you're not going to notice they're there. So the next thing I'm going to put, I think I'll do my spices first. I like Mrs. Dash, so I'm going to put a little bit of that in there. And I like a little onion powder in it. And this is just kind of to your taste. You know, you might like a lot, you might like less, you might not like any. So it's just up to you how you want to do it. I like to put a little bit of parsley flakes in there. Can't hardly get it out. And then I'm real fond of dill. So I put just a little bit of dill in there. It has such a big hole in it, I don't trust myself not to dump the whole thing in there. Okay, now I'm going to mix these up. When I make deviled eggs, I really like for them to sit in the refrigerator a couple of hours. Sometimes that's hard for me to do because I really do love these eggs. So I'm going to try. Now I have crumbled up about 3, I think, bacons in here. So I'm going to put that in there. Stir it around. Next, I'm going to put, let's see, that's about a cup. Let's see what a cup does of cheese. I think I might put just a little more in there. I don't think that was a cup. If it was, it needs a little bit more. Okay. So you can see what I'm getting here. It looks very good. Okay. Now I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit of smoked paprika in there, not much, because I'm going to sprinkle a little of this on top after it's on the egg. But that gives it a little bit of smoky flavor and a little bit of a bite to it without it making it really hot. Now you could do that. You could put some jalapenos in here if you liked a spicy deviled egg. So there's all kinds. You can dress this up any way you'd like. If you're having a Mexican meal, or if you're making Italian food, you could put Italian seasonings in there. I mean, you can almost just put anything you would like in here. So now I'm going to take and fill my eggs. And I've never found a way to actually do this that it didn't look really messy. And sometimes it looks a little messy, but I think that's just the nature of the deviled eggs. So of course you want your hands nice and clean when you do this, anytime you cook. I have a different deviled egg holder. It's glass and it's pretty, and for the life of me, I could not find it today. So this is what I store my eggs in when while they're getting chilled, and while they're what we have leftovers, if we have leftovers. If my children are here, this don't even make it to the table. I mean, as I make them, they eat them. And I've tried to outthink them and make lots of deviled eggs. It doesn't matter. They will eat them till they're gone. So the only way I can do it is if I hide them, make them and hide them till it's time to eat. And even then, sometimes they figure out where I put them. So it's really nice to have one dish that you know everybody's going to want to eat and enjoy and come over to your house just to eat it. Okay. I have this all over me. You can see they're in there. I need to get a paper towel. Then I like to take the smoked paprika and just dust them on top. Doesn't take a lot, just barely, light-handedly, unless you really want a lot on there. And you know, something else you could do was talking about jalapenos. You could take slices of jalapenos and put one on top, and that would be real good too. So here they are, my deviled eggs.